welcome back. Sync point. Oh, I forgot to do a sync point at the beginning.
We did it, didn't we?
Actually, you know what? I don't even know if I can do a sync point in this because we're doing a different audio capture than we used to. Oh, wait, I need that.
Oh, because you used to do it on the other computer, right?
No, we used to use this, but we used to get the audio directly just from the mic. I had the Yeti set up to get the 360 audio, and because we're in a different room where it's like 106 outside with a crappy window air conditioner, the air conditioner's constantly running, so it sounded like a really long fart. So I set it so the game audio is being directly fed into the game capture system, and this is just picking up our voices whenever we speak, kind of like Skype.
Oh, okay.
Or Discord, I guess. That would be the modern day equivalent of Skype, right?
I mean, I would take Discord over Skype any day just because fuck Skype, but...
Well, I mean, yeah, I mean...
After it corrupted my Windows 10 installation that one time, like, I ruined it.
It corrupted your whole system?
Yeah, I had an entire, like, blowout one day, just, like, out of randomness, and the only thing that had changed was Skype had installed an update.
Wow.
But the system was working just fine before, and, like, I never had any problems. And then when the Windows 10 blue screen came up, quote unquote the blue screen, it was an exception error for Skype specifically, and I was like, you bastard! So I had to do a full reinstall in order to fix it.
That sucks horribly. And
you know what though? Like as I spend more time like doing help desk work and stuff, doing Windows 10 installs is fucking nothing now. Like I do them so often that it's like whatever. Like I keep very minimal stuff on my personal computer. Like I don't retain anything that I don't care about, or I don't retain anything really. If it's important, it's not on my computer. Like I purposely don't put it there, even if it's in an external hard drive or something. Like
so
I use Dropbox for anything absolutely important,
oh,
and
okay,
even then, like. Because everything that's on my computer can be taken as a loss. Like I don't mind. Like the hardest part about it is hitting my fucking terabyte limit and re-downloading my games library. But I can just take my computer to work and fix that. Like that's not a big deal. But
lucky you.
Well, yeah, I know that not everyone has that luxury. Not everyone's computer can absorb more bandwidth than the local school district.
You know, I'm really surprised, like, my hard drive, you know, I still have that same 3 terabyte hard drive for my data, and then I have the little bitty SSD for my system, but, wait up, I gotta concentrate on this. Okay, so, no. Like, I stopped playing Nintendo for so long that I still have, like, Xbox buttons in my brain, so all of these buttons are switched, so this minigame in particular is the hardest thing in the world to me. B and X? Fuck! X. Like, right now, I just pressed fucking Xbox X. Huh?
Is that the dirt button? Or
what?
You guys toss them back and forth. Is it a balloon?
Yes, that is... Right. If the balloon is
the
on...
clitoris.
Yes. If the balloon is on you when it pops, then you get a nice shower.
Is it yellow?
Fuck. Oh, fuck!
Yes, it was.
God damn it. Anyway, like, that 3 terabyte hard drive is a Seagate. And those things have never lasted this long for me.
Yeah, that's something I never understood. I have a few Seagates, and, like, some of the computers that we have at work, too, like, that was the majority of the computers had. It was weird because there was a run of computers that somebody had bought at some point that had desktops in it, but the desktops had 2.5-inch drives in them, and they were a Seagate prior to the hybrid drive thing. Seagate had this thing called an SSHD. Okay. Where the front side of the drive was
flash storage.
It was flash storage, but it wasn't a lot. It was only like a couple gigs, and it would allocate all the data into the front part of that to make it a faster drive. But it was a 7200 2.5-inch drive, and so it was like that was pretty dope for what it was. And I mean, we've used them for OSs and stuff before. Like we have a lot of them laying around.
And they're not dead?
No. Well, I mean, there's like literally an entire like bin of hard drives right now at work. Oh yeah, we're getting. It's kind of exciting. We're getting a hard drive crusher, like a punch. It's a hydraulic, an actual destroyer for hard drives.
Oh wow! I still take a hammer to mine.
Well, yeah, I mean that's pretty much what you do.
Actually, I still have. Oh shit! I still have. What was it? I found like 4 or 5 hard drives that were just completely dead, and I still need to crush those. Oh!
Burning them works.
Really?
Well, I mean.
Well, yeah, I guess anything you burn, it'll work, but I don't know. It just seems like some data recovery place could get it and then see all the hentai that I used to get when I was a kid.
Okay.
I don't know. They're old IDE drives. I have no idea where these things came from.
You've already brought up hentai. Are we past the 1 minute mark?
Oh shit, I don't know.
Yeah,
Oh well, whatever. I don't care. It was just funny that, like, right off the bat we start talking about gangbangs. Although I guess this morning, G's brought up my birthday orgy.
Mm-hmm.
In the orgy pit.
You kept saying oil, but I don't know why we're not using butter.
No, I said I was all oiled up.
Have you ever had ghee?
What is that?
Clarified butter?
No. What the hell is clarifying?
So you take butter and you basically boil it. I mean, it's not boiling it, like you heat it up and like let it fry more or less.
Okay.
And you scrape all of the fat off the top of it, and you pull it out. And it's actually not fat. It's just like, you know, like when you're making stew and you boil meat and you have to scrape the scum off the top of it. It kind of has those little bits.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You do that. You take a whole bunch of butter. Now, granted, it drops the content of the actual amount of butter by like 1/3.
Oh. Yeah, but so does it actually make it like less? Well, I guess it would make it less fatty, but
It makes it more rich.
Oh, well, that doesn't sound bad. Okay, first cast.
And it's good for you too.
Good for you as in like actually good for you, or good for you as in better for you than actual butter?
Better for you than real butter.
Okay. Well, didn't they say margarine was better for you than real butter?
Margarine's
for a while?
not fucking butter.
Yeah, I know.
It's just plastic in a tub.
I told Cindy that. She was like, "What?" Like, yeah, margarine is just plastic.
Gross.
And she was like, "No, it's not." I said, "Yeah, okay, so it's probably not, but it's gross. Like, don't use margarine."
It's artificial butter.
And I was like, I grew up with a grandma that was straight from Italy, and she used to make fun of people that used margarine. Shut fuck. I did it again. I started going for the coins.
Not gonna flip those buckets?
They just have coins. But see, look, there's a secret passage up here that you can go to the right and to the left and basically bypass everything, but then you don't get the nice flowers.
Tweedledee and Tweedledum.
Oh shit! Oh yeah, nice. Well, they respawn, but yeah, they give you stars, which helps with the annoying baby. So yeah, gotta do that. Which I'm sure if we actually get a viewer on this, they will appreciate me not destroying their ears with Baby Mario. Although I never, well, I guess I can't say that for sure, but it seems like when I was a kid, I didn't mind Baby Mario crying, because it's more like it's a punishment, you know? It's not supposed to be pleasant when you lose the baby. Oh!
I probably should open up Twitch.
Why? Oh, to see if it's actually running?
Well, that, and we gotta have a moderator.
For the no people?
Yeah.
Like, it tells me when people come on.
In there?
Yeah, it has a little number there. Nah, nobody's watching. But we are going to be posting this on YouTube, so I guess it'd be best if we kept talking even if we have nothing to talk about.
Yeah, but I mean, that goes without saying.
Yeah, I guess we kind of just... Oh, fuck, I can't believe I missed that. I guess we just kind of talk incessantly anyway, even if we're not recording. Although I was really, like, G's gets super annoyed because of people talking during movies, which I understand. But some movies, if I've never seen it, or if I'm in the theater or whatever, yeah, don't talk. But when we were watching The Hateful Eight last night, I was really surprised that we didn't talk more, because we'd both seen that movie so many times. Although I guess we were looking for little glitches and stuff. But just for people to know, which I don't know how this stands legally. Like, sorry if it's illegal, I guess. Quentin Tarantino put out a new extended version of The Hateful Eight on Netflix. But he put it as a 4-part series, and it really killed the movie for me. So I went back and re-edited it as one long movie. But we had to look for like little inconsistencies or glitches or whatever. So that's what we did yesterday. We spent, 3.5, 4 hours if you include like breaks and shit, watching The Hateful Eight again?
Yeah, probably about that.
That was a long-ass movie. Man, I love that movie.
It's a good movie.
The reviews for Once Upon a Time in Hollywood came out this morning. And I think it was the Schmoes Know guys. I like them as reviewers. Oh, son of a fucking fuck!
I'm trying to eat the fat one.
No, you can't eat those guys. No, I was trying. If you pop the bubble with your tongue, it actually Oh no! It actually lets you get the baby without having to go through all the hassle. Anyway, one of them was like, I don't like The Hateful Eight. Like, he really hates that movie. One of the Schmoes Knows guys.
Why?
I don't know. He said, I kind of understood this point. He said it was kind of indulgent because some of those shots just linger for so long. Which is true, but that's because, have you ever seen a movie with landscapes and shit like that in 70mm? Like, I would indulge myself too. But yeah, he said like, you could tell that he wrote it to basically be himself for some characters. He brought up the issue with like race stuff that's always in Tarantino movies. I don't know. He brought up kind of legitimate points, but I don't see it any worse in those respects than, say, Pulp Fiction, which is, the most critically acclaimed movie he's ever had, I think.
Yeah. I don't remember what I've watched recently as far as movies go.
The Lion King.
No. Cats. Fucking Lawrence Fishburne.
No, you mean Lawrence Catburn?
That's so terrible. Why does that guy look like Kirby?
I don't know. I've never thought about that. Yay! First castle down.
Oh, what was it? So my other roommate, the other roommate that moved back with us, he's a movie buff.
Oh shit! I got 100%.
Oh, nice.
Wait. Hold that story. We'll see you next time.
Okay. Let me get a drink.
Okay.